Okay, welcome back to Dominion 6 with the Warhammer mod. Last time we finished up the Skaven game very quickly, and then we started up a game as Karaz-a-Karak, the Dwarves. And these guys are basically just M.A. Ulm. For the most part. You know, M.A. Ulm is already basically a dwarven faction. Like, they're kind of meant to be dwarves. They're, like, stocky. They are very defensive. They have, mage priests primarily interested in earth magic. So this is just, like, taking M.A. Ulm and just making them proper dwarves. And, giving them that nice Warhammer twist with slayers and flamethrowers. So, we very quickly entered into a war last time with Strigos, the vampire horrific nation. And now we're going to be taking the war to their capital in the hopes of wiping Strigos out completely. Although, now that I say that, I don't know if that's actually the brightest move. Oh, okay, we got all these guys. Alright, good. So, why don't you load up on our reinforcements? We lost one of our commanders. Yeah, and I gotta... Well, okay. Move there. So we do have you casting Bless. So we need these guys up front. And let's go with just... Well, hold on. Yeah, poison protection does help. But I think rather than Strength of Giants, we just go with Bless. Our holy spells are not subject to the double casting time. So that's why Blessing Protection of Elia is kind of nice. We can get both of those out pretty quickly. And then maybe we can get out a Temper Armor. But we'll see. And beyond that, probably Geyser. Although, this was the Astral guy. Yeah, okay. I'd be remiss if I didn't try to get out one body Ethereal on these bad boys. Although I still don't have that. Fuck. Never mind. That's what we got. We'll see how it goes. And then we got you, and you are going here to pick up these guys. You are continuing on. Okay. We got the wet ones. Unfortunately, they can't help immediately. So they'll have to rejoin there. We got these two guys. And I think they're just going to go take Huna Iral. And they're all set to do that. So go, go, go. We have a citadel here. Can you... Oh, the Grand Citadel. That's a big boy. That's your big boy. Thankfully, Middenheim and Nagashizar have just been at each other's throats constantly. So that has avoided him messing with me too much. And we do already have one throne. We've got a line easily on 2 others. It just comes down to the 4th one. Maybe over here. Ideally, it'd be right up here. Possibly in Strigos land that we keep clearing out, but we'll see. It's turn 28, so our Dormant God should be arriving within 10 turns or so. Which is a long time, but admittedly, we don't really need him for that much stuff. And we want to start having the Rune Lord here routinely make Iron Drakes. I wish we had more fire sites, but we do have to do a lot more searching. We have one guy out site searching, and he's going to be able to search basically everything, but he is one guy. So if I want more gems, I could send out a different man. If all we care about is fire and earth, I guess send him there to start searching. Okay, that's everything. Our research numbers are very slow. Okay, another throne was claimed. Interesting. Build a battle in Kuna Iral, which should have been pretty simple. Can't imagine us... Okay, he definitely moved an army in there, and they got flyers, so we'll see. This is a perfect situation for him to have flyers, though. Just massacre, massacre. And then we just see how we deal with these guys that do the poison shit. Not perfect, but we won. So we lost... Oh, we lost nothing. I thought we lost a guy, but no. Okay, excellent. It was perfect. Fuck you. Very nicely done. Okay, and then the fortress, the outside of the fortress. Pretty substantial, but no flyers, no archers. Now, did you get buffed? See, I don't think any of these guys got buffed. I think they cast Soldier of Steel. I don't know, what did they cast Soldier of Steel on? I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute, 22? No, the hammers have 22. Oh, wait a minute. Some of these guys had 16. Okay, so they did get the buffs off for the most part. Good. Slayers. Doing work. Archers. We are taking hits. My mages are very exposed. But thankfully, they have pretty great protection themselves. Yeah, I don't really love that, but... Yeah. The only thing they don't have is shields. So we could slap one of the weightless shields on them. That would help them a lot with protecting from arrow fire. So that's not a bad idea to give all of our battle mages weightless shields. But that is a lot of air gems. So we lost 6 crossbows, 3 warriors, 1 hammer, 1 ranger against his PD. Oh, we found a Gromrail reserve, so that's gem and resource. And that'll eventually go to our capital if we hold Flower Meadow Forest. Walls are lightly damaged in Strigos. That's not great to hear, because I do have... I only have 122 here. It's not that much. And we're going to be moving these guys in. We could make further bids, but we really want to strip Strigos out of existence. Okay, now I definitely needed to remove that. Whoops. Why don't you go ahead and build a lab here? We're going to want that. Okay. You're gonna sit here until I eventually get more men for you. Flowerwood Forest. Flower Meadow, right here. Well, it's also the throne, so we're definitely going to be concerned with holding it. This gives 1 Earth Gem per turn and 25 resources. Honestly, I'd almost rather it sit here. But I will use it while I have it. For more crossbows. Okay, good. Things are looking strong. Do need more priests, more temples, really. But also more priests would be good. Dominion is not as strong as I'd like it to be. You know, the AI builds a lot more temples than I do. They have a lot more money, but even still, I do have a lot of money. So why don't we, before you move on, just build a temple there. Alright. Another throne was captured. Ooh, we lost 2 Doom Seekers there. Just from Caravan Guards, so some lucky arrow shots. Ouch. Moderately damaged in Strigos. Good. There's the Iron Drakes. They got 23 protection, which is phenomenal. 15 hit points, very good. 17 morale, 17 MR. Not great defense, and they don't have shields or anything, but still, that protection is mighty. And then they have Fire Drakes, length 2, 12 attack, 21 bludgeoning damage, but that doesn't really... Well, it's not a ranged weapon. That's actually very curious. Yeah, it's not a ranged weapon. So it's basically a point blank. They have to be in melee, and then it's an area effect 3 flamethrower. They're fire resistant, which doesn't cover it, but it helps, even though it's armor piercing. But yeah, I mean, they probably won't take any damage from it, I guess. Armor piercing is 50%, I think. Yeah, halves the armor. So that drops it down to like 11 or 12 protection, minus 5 on the damage. So you're looking at 5 fire damage versus 11 protection or so. But against most guys that we're going to fight with like 14 protection, you're dropping that down to 7. 6 or 7 probably most of the time with no fire resistance. So they're definitely getting roasted. For our normal guys, I wish they had fire resistances. We can obviously always cast Flame Ward, but we need a lot of mages. That's why I'm building this other lab. Yeah, our normal guys have 16 protection, buffed up to like 19. That means that half of that will be, say, 9. No fire resistance. They will be taking some friendly fire from the Iron Drakes, but not as much as our foes. We do have 124 units in the garrison here, so we should send out another Thane. Yeah, let's build up a Thane. Or the Clan King, I suppose. It's 150 leadership. Sure, we'll build a Clan King. And then here now we can actually start making... Oh no, we also need the temple. That's right. Because we have all mage priests. So why don't you construct a temple there? You are going to continue searching. Karamir Law. There's way too many units here for you to grab them all. Am I making heavy warriors here? I think I misclicked. I misclicked at least once. They're very similar looking when I'm sitting this far away from my screen. So, okay, yeah, we got some heavy warriors slipped in there. These guys. Okay, well, we wiped out Strigos there. This is all corn land. This is Nebraska. So we're gonna head back home. We will beef this up a little bit just to make him think twice about starting a war. And then you are going to move to Strigos to help out there. Okay. We do have 51 units here in the garrison. So we could make another Thane, and since we're not making anything, we may as well make a Thane. Keep shipping them out. Shipping them up, shipping them forward. Shipping. That's what we're doing. Oh yeah, the mercenary contract. Well, they're helping on the siege, so sure. Bright Gate, we found 3 earth gems. Walls are severely damaged. Wet ones join Middenheim. That's a bummer, but we are getting reinforcements here. He is going to be launching an attack against us. So just to make sure... We don't have much. We're banking on Slayers quite a bit here. But that's strong, and, you know, we're getting 2 more Slayers. Probably should, that. More double line shit. Hold an attack. I don't want them making first contact, but I also don't want them getting boxed out. So, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. And we did get our Clan King. Yes, you are Clan King. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Bada bing, bada boom. And we then bring the Iron Drakes into battle finally. Yes, I'm excited. I mean, he's so powerful, he probably could be on the front line. 22 protection, 25 maybe, you know, who knows what with temper armor. Soldier of Steel. He's got 19 morale, 19 MR, 29 hit points. He's got his great Axe of Grudges. He's sacred, but that doesn't really matter unless he gets a... We could throw him in with the Slayer pack. He'd probably do pretty well, but he is slow, but that's actually okay if he's last to the party. Okay, so we could throw him in there. I could give him the shield, but I think that might slow him down even more. Oh yeah, 3 combat speed. Jesus! That's why we need the weightless ones. And this is a two-handed weapon anyways, so... Alright, yeah, okay. Then I'm fine with you doing something like that and being positioned, like, there. Yeah, they don't have a ranged weapon. Even though you think they would. So something like that. They're not... They're speed 5, which is same as this, so... I don't really want them... I want them, like, kind of enveloped. I don't want them specifically taking the brunt of the... But I guess, I mean... I guess. Okay. And then we're going to have to bring some mages with us. So we're going to bring you for sure. And... you, I guess. Or do we want all the fire guys? Alright, we'll do that. Slowly make your way that way. Good. You are also heading this way. You are now auto-searching. And we can recruit... Boy, anything I want. I mean, I guess... They're not good at rituals, they're not good at foraging, but the journeyman runesmiths are just nice. They're nice to have. Having 10 of them in every army pack is pretty tempting. We're also losing a lot of dominion here. We are not on the top for that. That's for damn Middenheim. It's by far on the top. Probably running away with the game. Yeah, Middenheim is doing very well for themselves. So they're boxing me out. They've got temples. Temple, 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 temple. They've got a throne. Yeah, so it's hurting me. I need more temples. It's a lot of slayers. Yeah, I got a lot of money. So actually I'm gonna send out a guy specifically to build temples everywhere. I guess I could just make one of those shitty priestesses. No, I won't. I won't. Okay, I still have a lot of money, but there's not much else to build. We're sending a guy... He's got 68 out of 100 already. So I guess just build a clan king here. Alright. Fine, I suppose. Sectarian movement has emerged in the province. The false prophet is preaching, gathering his flock. Faith will decrease until you root them out. And a martyr died here for Dominion +2. And we did immediately root him out, so that's done. We have breached Strigos. Can I win? Assuming he's going to immediately move this in. But if he doesn't, we have a total of 244. Pretty strong. He has this Fountain of Blood pretender in there. Hard to say how effective that'll be, but it'll do something. I guess we'll find out. Construct a temple. Dominion's pretty strong here, and that effect hasn't gone away, so I don't know what to think. And I hate that this Dominion just keeps growing and growing, because you gotta root it out. You gotta get to at least neutral. But ideally, at least one of your own makes it a lot harder for him to break in. Whereas if it's already on his, it's just gonna keep growing and growing. That's how faith works. So, I don't know. I really wanted to, like, resolve the situation here. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't get resolved by just Dominion now. And it's like, I'm wasting my time. It's already up to Dominion 7. What do I hope is going to happen? Yeah, I think story events, honestly, they could just go back to... Maybe they could just go back to the drawing board on story events, because I think they could be really interesting, but they need to be way more like... I mean, I don't want to make it just completely obvious what you're supposed to do, but it seems way too, like, obscure. And even with the mod inspector, like, I don't know how to interpret anything they're saying, because they give, like... I don't know, it might now be a patrol. I think it might be a patrol at this point, that you can't just save it. So I'll have him patrol once and we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's not good. I have a lot of money. We could have built another, but I don't need more money. Now I need to build forts for, like, resource purposes, which probably means building it here. But even still, like, these places don't have that much resources. But it's something. It's better than nothing. Especially once we get up to, like, these grand citadels. We're gonna get a grand citadel here. It's gonna be nuts. Look at that. I'm not even using all the resources here. Yeah, go for that. that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I could be recruiting warriors and crossbowmen at any of these places. But I don't like to... I mean, I'm moving armies, like, through all these places anyways. So, like, here, assuming I remembered, I could just pick up, like, another... Well, yeah, really just another, like, 2 units. It's just like, what difference is that really going to make? And I'm just going to forget. But I guess I'll move another army through there later, and there might be 15 units to grab or something. It's something I probably should do with this much money. But instead, I'll just keep increasing PD, because it's basically the same units anyways. I just can't take them with me. Okay, and we did get construction 5. That's a good point. That gives me access to some fun stuff. The Steelbeard Helm. Dark Vision 100, Spirit Sight, and Invulnerability 15. That's pretty good on all my Slayers. Also, Map of the Underway. Reinvigoration 1, Fire Explosion on Death. Map move plus 10. Oh yeah, and we were gonna make the, oh yeah, fuck, this auto-cast Soldier of Steel. God damn it, I need like 1,000 of these. That's what's the problem. Because I don't want to have to cast Earth Power and then Soldier of Steel. Yes. And it's just like there's zero bad part of this. Defense plus 2 and auto Soldier of Steel at start of battle. Like, it takes up a misc slot, but I rarely use those on my commanders anyways. I rarely kit out like my normal commander. I only really care about thugs. But this could go on everybody. Just everybody. So, I need you to make for yourself, at least, a Dwarven Hammer. And why don't you also make yourself a Dwarven Hammer? Did I ship out the guy that I gave a Dwarven Hammer to? I'm almost certain I did. He's the guy auto-searching. Okay, that was a mistake. Well, I don't know why I didn't take that off of him, but it's fine. Alright, we're good. Let's see the big fortress battle. Alright. Well, you see my 4 favorite my 4 favorite words. A message from blank. And I also don't see the message that they're repairing the walls faster than we can break them down. So I'm pretty certain that means we win. But what are the costs? He's got a decent little army here and his fountain. But we have a lot of Slayers, and they are fucking vicious. Okay, they landed. Got just absolutely pummeled. His Prophet. Oh, his Prophet took like a fucking barrage. But he did rout half our crossbowmen. But the Slayers are what matter. Get the Slayers in the gap. Right in the gap. Oh, no. Okay, good. Good. Get him. Get him. Get him. He's spitting out undead. Spitting undead. Okay, he's got these archers that are just doing nothing but shooting us constantly. But we're going for that fountain. There we go. There we go. Oh, God, we're struggling. Yes, got it. Well, we knew we got it, but... Ugh. Okay, that was painful. We can all agree, quite painful. We lost one of our Dragon Slayers, 29 Crossbowmen, 2 Heavy Warriors, 15 Warriors, 10 Doom Seekers, 4 hammers, 8 rangers. So 69 units out of 244. Honestly, I expected worse numbers. The 29 crossbowmen sucks. I mean, there's no way around that. They airdropped their big boys right in there, and it was painful. But I'm glad we got the Prophet. I'm glad we got the Pretender. He lost everything. Yeah. I mean, he had 60 Crypt Ghouls, so that's gone. His one Prophet got 18 kills. The 6 Vargeist, that was the really painful thing. So they're all dead. 45 Wolves. He didn't really have much. He had a lot of PD, obviously. I think the PD in general for this Warhammer mod is pretty strong. Okay. Overall, I'm happy. And we killed their god. And we got Josef Bugman, the Master Brewer, and 27 Bugman's Rangers. Flag is spreading among Flower Meadow Forest. Now, is there anything I can do about that? Is that fixable or something? Or is this just you have to let it happen? Okay, well, that led me to a discussion about this horror cult thing that I have. And yeah, once it takes root, there's no way to remove it, ever. And they will start moving on to other provinces. So you need to get on that fast, initially, if you want to root it out. But now there's no purpose in me sitting there any further, and we should be moving on to other provinces. We got the Grand Citadel completed. And the formerly green forests of Sylvania are now mostly gone. What happened to Sylvania? Oh, it turned into a swamp? It turned into a fucking swamp. Probably because of Naga Shazar doing nasty stuff to me and my people. And there's also a lot of unrest here. Okay, I see. Alright, you are moving out. You're gonna go to Sleepy Wolds for now. We have taken Strigos. It has Legacy of Strigos, 3 death gems per turn, 1 nature, 1 earth. I'm pleased with that. And we are going to be getting attacked almost certainly from Muspel. Although he could go for Panya. But we obviously want to bolster this a good amount. This is a nice fortress for us. It's a castle. I don't know if we can upgrade that. Oh, we can upgrade it to a citadel. We will do that. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that immediately. I'm just gonna have you build it as a citadel. I'm gonna have all the slayers. Yeah, I'm gonna have all the slayers go to Panya. Just in case he decides to get cute. We got Josef Bugman. He's a healer. It's good. And he's got this. Auto spell Healing Ale. Area effect 3, heal 10. Doesn't affect enemy units. He is pretty nice to have in combat then. And he automatically casts Fanaticism on battle start, which is great. Alright, let's get you to the front line, my friend. It's also got 80 leadership, and he comes with a bunch of these Bugman's Rangers, which have crossbows. So why don't I just give you more crossbows? And you're gonna go straight to the head of the class. You take a hammer. You take a hammer. And that means that we want you to make the rune of Grungni. There's also the Grimnir rune. It's pretty nice for a thug. At least one that's not going to cast spells. But the auto berserk doesn't make it really suitable in my army for the most part. But yeah, the Grungni. So that's going to cost us 7 earth gems each time. I'm not going to do it forever or anything, but I definitely want at least a handful of them right now. Alright, you finished the Grand Citadel here. Well done. Let's get you up to Strigos. And then, I think I sent you here to make a temple, but there's already one here, so go to Brightgate. Okay. I'm surprised Middenheim is doing as well as it is. Considering... Well, actually... Oh, yeah, they're right here. Naga Shazar is right here, so they started pretty close to each other. And the Bone Nose Tribe's right up here. I'm surprised he's doing that well, but he does have access to an underground section. And he does have these 2 thrones, so he was able to pick one of those up somewhat easily. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this once I get these very nice. Nice runes. But I'm glad to have taken Strigos. That means they're not that far off from getting wiped out. I mean, this is the top of the map, so once I deal with this big, massive army, I can't imagine he has a whole lot left. And he doesn't seem to be an insanely priest-heavy nation, so I doubt he's going to get the Oracle back super quickly. As it stands, I guess we want to have... I don't know, I guess... We want preaching happening, so... But you are gonna search. Oh, you can't search. It lets me click it, but capitals don't have any magic sites on them that aren't already present. So I guess you're all just gonna preach. And then, you're just gonna be on patrol. We also have the Rune of Valaya, which is defense +2 and regeneration 2% and recuperation. I mean, the extra 2 defense on top of Grungni for, like, our Slayers is kind of good. But at the same time... Oh, the Book of Grudges. Reinvigoration -2, regeneration 10%, recuperation, and auto bless. Interesting. If we want to make some solo thugs that don't go with the pack. We could make a pretty sick one, but the reinvigoration -2, meaning they take an extra 2 fatigue every turn. That's a tricky one. That really just means it's good for, like, anti-thug behavior. This lets us form communions. I don't know. I don't really have enough mages warrant that for a while. But the Elemental Apprentice is pretty good. And also stacks with the Magma Scepter to give us 5 temporary fire gems. It's an absurd amount. But it's also an absurd amount of fire gems. And I just don't have that many. Where our gem income is relatively low. Yeah, so I think probably just research for now is fine. Alright, so now we just see if he moves. I mean, he's going to attack something with that. AI just doesn't turtle. That's boring. And they did not, although we did find a sneaking little shadow imp in Strigos from Corn. Okay, the plague has been hindered because of winter. Our god has arrived. And Crag the Grim found 3 magic sites. Sparkling Fields, Quicksand, and a strange opening. Fun. Okay, good. So yes, we have our big block. 5 Fire, 3 Earth, 3 Astral, 3... Or 5 Astral, 3 Glamour. So we can do some Glamour stuff. Gossamer Veil to get another +1 Glamour. I mean, I may as well just make that for my... can he wear a crown? Nope, only 1 miscellaneous item he can wear. Shame, shame, know your name. Mirror Trapped Images. Beauty +2. Well, we could give him the Dreamstone. But it says cannot be used by non-sleepers, so I don't think he can use it. I assume my big block is not a sleeper. Yeah, so nothing glamour related that he could make to be useful. But there is the Point of Meteoric Iron to give him +1 Astral Magic, which is pretty good. Because, you know, you can do some mind hunting or something. Although, I don't think the power of your Astral level... I don't know, actually. Not bad. But I don't have any Astral Pearls. So, honestly... does have that nice 20% Forge bonus. But he's also really fucking good at research. And he makes all our other researchers here even better. So that's excellent. We're going to construct a temple here. He didn't move. I think he maybe reinforced those numbers a little bit. I do need to have 1 mage there to help out, by the way. Maybe I should have both mages there to help out. Sure. So we got, look at this, Sparkling Field, Quicksand, Strange Opening, Increased Misfortune by a max of 2. Not great, but just for now, preach, 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 preach. Do want to get a temple there, but, you know, money, 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 money. Make a lot of money, spend a lot of money. We'll get there. Also, taking this, once I deal with Strigos, will be a top priority. Assuming I don't start a war with Khorne. I wish I didn't have to have taken these two right next to his capital like that, but He seems busy with other things. Research. What are we interested in? We don't have any more exclusive stuff out of construction. And we don't really need Legion of Steel with all the Grungni things. But there is some stuff maybe in here. The Axe of Smiting, Blood Vengeance, 13 versus MR. Armor piercing magic damage with Smite. Difficult to negate with magic resistance, AoE 1, 20 magic damage, armor negating. Pretty good. Pretty good. It's two-handed. The Shield of the Dwarf Hold starts with Holy Avenger. So any harm they take, they get counter a bolt. Reinvigoration -2, but Stone Skin is pretty nice. Auto applied. And it's a pretty solid shield, but there is that encumbrance. A nasty, nasty encumbrance on our guys. Looks to be about it. For unique stuff, I'm saying. But, you know, there's... Heretic 3. So we could send out, like, our scouts with these stone idols. And they could really, put the hurt on enemy dominion out there. Tempting, but I think we probably want to get Conjuration 5 for proper elemental summons, or go all the way to 7 for Living Fire or Living Earth. More likely Living Fire. That's pretty tempting. Yeah, we did all that when we did Phlegra pretty good. Also, Alteration gives group Iron Skin, things like that. That's pretty strong. But more Evocation could be fun for, like, Grudge Stone. Because these spells are not affected by that increased casting time. And it's nice Frighten with strong damage. Although I don't think the damage ignores friendly. But it's one person, just 2+ times. So yeah, I think Grudge Stone is pretty strong. We should go for that. And then enchantments to eventually get the runes, maybe. Also Thaumaturgy for our monolith, because I definitely always want teleport when I'm using a monolith. So we go there, and then some enchantment. And we're up to 200 research a month, thanks to our monolith being there. Although I think he is affected by drain. Alright, yes. There have been signs of some activity at the ancient ruin. Should perhaps be investigated by a mage, otherwise a thrifty adventurer could be sent to explore it. Alright, not sure what that means. Oh, we found another forge in Gwelledon. Gwelledon has had like 3 sites. Is that because it's my only mountain spot? No, I got other mountain spots. Oh, is this in my dominion? And we did find one here in the Flower Meadow. I guess that is like the only options without this being in my dominion. Alright, but we got another forge, so that's another fire gem. We love it. Love it, we love it. Alright, I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but I am getting close to the point of just going. And saying, fuck him. He's divided his troops somewhat. So I think we will put the pain on him. Yeah, I've got somewhat decent numbers here. So, fuck it. Let's go in. Alright, and 161 here can go in. Can't we consolidate this a little bit? Yeah, happier with that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's all good. Sure, good. You are here to build a temple, I believe. I think maybe you were here to auto-search, but fuck it, I want more temples. You built a temple, so now you're gonna go here. Continuing to explore. You're gonna head on to Strigos. And that's everybody. You are gonna build a temple as well. Temples are good. Temples are strong. They must believe in my rock. I mean, it's right here. How can you not? I mean, his god died. That means it's shit. My god is awesome. It's a cooler rock. All right. Oh, well, we immediately popped open the Woods of Weeping. So that's very good. That means we didn't lose that many troops, and he doesn't have many inside. Win-win. But let's watch the battle in Muspah. I just love watching these battles. I don't know. Something about the dwarves. It just gets me excited. So we see them all summoning Earth Power, right? And it takes an eternity. So as soon as they finish, these guys are going to start moving. Now they start moving. And now he's cast Soldier of Steel. Hopefully that affects a decent number of the frontliners. Okay, a decent number. We got flyers that landed. But that's all good. We're going to be igniting arrows next. There you go. The fire is going to rain now. The rangers got hit with these nasty crypt horrors. The crossbowmen are just too damn strong. The arrows rain. Our front line can handle basically anything for an extended period. And Bob's your uncle. Pretty damn powerful, I must say. Those crossbowmen. Oh. Usually I don't like archers that much in this game, but these guys are good. We did, however, lose 24 warriors. We lost 33 total, and he killed 25. So yes, the crossbowmen did get some friendly fire in there. Especially with ignite arrows. That's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. But it's a small price to pay, I think. Yeah, definitely a small price to pay. All right, and then the Woods of Weeping. This was mostly the Slayers. We had some other troops, and they... Okay, I thought he had more than that. Maybe he moved out. He must have moved out. Yeah, and the Slayer positioning in the army is tough. So I don't want them to take the brunt, but I don't want them to be behind. But we only lost one warrior there, so whatever. We completed the Citadel in Strigos, and we breached Woods of Weeping, so it's not like he moved all those guys inside. He moved them over to Strong Bay for some reason. So we are, of course, going to pop that open. And this army will move right on to Strong Bay. But bump up our PD because strong chance. I mean, he's probably going to move to support Woods of Weeping anyways, but he might not. There is some logic in moving all the... Yeah, we should probably work together just in case. If he happens to retake Moose Bolt, then we'll work together after that anyways. Or counterpoint, I can just move these two guys out. Now is there... hold and attack. Capital C closest. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack. You see, you gotta learn all this stuff, and then you can do real fast. Hold and fires J, of course. Archers, there you go. Hold and attack. Hold and attack closest. And then hold and fire closest. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, you still have to, still have to position all this shit, but, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're just here for support anyways, so it's fine. Blah, blah, blah. You built that temple, so now go here. You are building a temple. You are gonna move here. It's looking good. It's looking good. I want, you know... You don't want any giant holes in the middle of your dominion. That's bad. Although those are usually pretty quick to plug up anyways. Alright, good. Probably. Probably. I think this is our last batch we can make of the runes. And maybe I give you guys some runes. Good, good, good. And so then after they're done with that, I think they'll be making... Well, someone will be making... I think it might have to be the Rune Lord. Yeah, hold on. So I need Rune Lords with air to make the weightless. So I have one, but he's out searching everywhere. Somewhere. Yeah. So why don't we switch back over to Rune Lords for the moment. Try to get another air one, because we want to get those weightless shields and stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is something in Haloma. Yeah, the ancient... They need to have a mage investigate. Why don't you go check that out? Also, fuck it. Nah, he was supposed to be searching. That was kind of his whole point. I wanted to find more sites. I got 96 units in the garrison. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget all about this. But let's get a clan king there. And then we got 78 units here, 27 here, because I just... Yeah, this one struggles with resources, unfortunately. Not sure why. I mean, I guess I only have 4 in the cap, in the circle. But I'm not going to go to war over that just yet. Like I said, I don't like to start wars if I don't have to. I think Lego is against that when I tell him that. You know, if he sees a problem, he likes to put a stop to it, but... why can't we all be friends? I mean, technically you're always at a Dominion war. Sure. But that's different. Alright, we're good to go. We got attacked in Muspel, as predicted, but that's where I had the, I sent in these guys, so we did have numbers. That's the PD moving in. Crossbows are firing strong. And we did have the auto... What? Fuck. We should have had the auto Soldiers of Steel? No? Maybe not? I don't know. It doesn't seem that way. I don't like these guys on my Thane in the back. Although that might be the PD Thane. We took care of that problem. And I think we're taking care of all our problems. Yeah, he's got a lot of his own archers. And it takes a while for my melee dudes to, you know, get in there finally. But I think that was pretty good. Lost 9 crossbow, 4 warriors. Pretty sure that was as I put the 2 runes on. So maybe I just didn't see it happen. Okay, let me look. Right here. I mean, it didn't... I guess it did... It just happens immediately. Like, you don't even see it. It's not like a spell that happened, but they all have 19 protection, so... not all of them, but it did happen. I just didn't see it. Okay. Well, then I don't care. It happens, that's good. Alright, Fortress Battle. He does not have much of anything. The guys up on here do get a big bump to their protection, I think. It's not displayed. I don't think it's displayed or anything, but they do get some sort of bonus to their protection. That was pretty easy. Definitely took some losses, though. 11 warriors, 2 crossbows. Okay, a lot less than I thought. And obviously destroyed all his shit. Good. One of your mages has done some investigation, but more time is needed. We found another site. Ancient gold reserves. That's the last thing I need. Okay, yeah, so they ran out of earth gems, basically. Could get more iron drakes. We are just about ready to send out another army. But I probably should make a couple elemental apprentices for my fire mages or the Magma Scepter. Suppose so. Because I'm going to be shipping some mages out as well. I think Strigos is not long for this world. Hey, did we actually see the, were they in that battle? The Iron Drake. Yeah, they got 27 kills. They got the most kills. Now, how much of that was friendly fire? Okay, actually, I want to see them in action. Because they're right at the front. Oh, so that's what that is. Boom. Yeah, okay. They're definitely putting the hurt on our buddies. 5 points of damage. 5 points of damage. Yep. 4 points of damage. But, I mean, how many did I lose overall? Yeah, that's 11 warriors. Technically, they only got 2 kills that we can see. You know, there might be some poison kills or summon kills. But I wouldn't be shocked if the Iron Drakes got most of those kills on our warriors. So I could have put them a little further forward. But the real solution, of course, is Fire Ward, which is enchantment. You'd have to go to enchantment 5, Flame Ward. And it has 125% casting time. So you'd have to have a mage at the start that's just really like 2 mages just casting that at the start. They're just really fun. They're just really fun. So I kind of want to make more. Let's get you over here. Construct the temple. You are going to upgrade this to a grand citadel. It's a lot of my money. Yes. But that's what money is for. Why don't you search there while you're at it? Alright, so I got all these guys here. There's an ancient temple here, 1 astral. I think anyone not moving? I can leave someone here to patrol. Maybe Svengar, because he's already diseased. Everyone else is basically moseying on. So we want to take this throne. How's our Dominion looking? Well, we're pretty much neck and neck in 2nd place, but still decent ways behind Mindenheim. Naga-Shazar seems like they're not far off from getting eliminated. But look at this. Bone Nose is in deep. They're in fucking deep into Mindenheim. Jesus. Savage Orc Boys. Biggins and Wog Boys. Alright, how did we not pick fucking greenskins? That's the next playthrough. Although I do love the Tomb Kings as well. We haven't seen them yet. The Bone Nose tribe keeps popping up. Alright, that's probably fine. Research is doing well. That's why we're shipping out more mages for combat. We found the ferry and standing stones. We did get attacked finally by Khorne. He sent a very light little party just to initiate the war. Alright, and then our battle in Strong Bay. We killed one... Well, we lost one warrior. Fine. More time is needed. We found another ancient forge. Excellent. And the gold reserve has now joined the capital. We found... Oh, yeah, that's correct. We got Civitos the Animist, an 8 lumber... A nature mage. What the hell? Oh, we lost that clan king to disease immediately after we finished patrolling. And Strigos has been permanently vanquished. Okay. Where was that? In the Woods of Weeping, huh? Civitos. 2 nature. Well, I have some nature gems. He can make a Thistle Mace for himself to go up to nature 3. But it does give us access to Vine Shield by having him. If I ever do want to kit out a solo thug. Also, he can make the cat charm, which is pretty great. But honestly, I'm fine with you searching for sites to find some nature shit. Alright, so we are now at war with Khorne. Am I to understand that correctly? We sure are. Well, Khorne's not that strong either. I think we can keep steamrolling. So why don't I take this army we just got? Although, look at this fucking place. 38,000 population. Jesus, I don't need any more gold, but damn. Alright, yeah, let's go take on Falgoth right away. And we got Yosef Bugman. But I think they're just gonna run a train, so to speak. Yosef Bugman can maybe just go join this throne battle. And you know what? Why don't you grab one of those? Because that will be useful to us. Yeah. We could keep... Yeah. Keep forgetting that we were on a lab. I gotta equip some of those. Especially on our Slayer. That'll be really nice. I guess for now, just research. We're almost on Thaumaturgy 4, but... You could cast Arcane Probing a few times. Check these other spots for Astral. You're gonna construct a temple. Nice. Damn nice. You're gonna go here. You're gonna go here. Yeah, you have... Yeah, this is just the mages, right. Okay, I don't... Just patrol for now, I guess. $53, $20, 117. So we probably could get another clan king here. Yeah, I remembered. We want more journeyman runesmiths. And then there, we're good. Strigos could be grabbing some more stuff. Good. And we could recruit here as well. Yes. As well. I could also get mages there, but how many mages do you need, really? The upkeep starts to get pretty... no, that's right. They all have like 1/4 upkeep. It's pretty nuts. I suppose I may as well. Oh, I need a temple here. Alright, someday. Someday, someday, someday. Okay. I'm pretty happy with the PD, so I don't think I'm really going to increase that at all. Let me just check his army size. Yeah, I mean, it's competitive. I don't know where it all is. Might be a lot just inside the forts. But he is not, like, in the dumps. And he is taking some territory somewhere, so he's not to be completely overlooked. But we are now doing very well for ourselves. In basically every category that matters. Well, every category. Except blood income, I suppose. Actually, is anyone doing blood income? Corn, of course. Well, why did I even question that? Of course corn is doing blood. It's the blood god. Of course. All right. We found a garden of pearls. That was quick. Battle in Falgoth. See, I want to see some corn demons. Look at that. Marauder hunters. That's not a demon. Okay. And just marauders. This is his basic human infantry. 12 hit points, 13 protection, 11 armor, 14 morale, 13 strength, 11 attack, 11 defense with axes, 21 slashing, and they get shields. That was a pretty solid infantry. And then the chieftain. Yeah. Beastmaster +2. Obviously, they like pillaging. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I think balance is a little off compared to vanilla. But, you know, depending on how you feel about that. Good or bad. Alright, that was easy. Yeah, that cult hitting. More time is needed. Damn it. Okay. So we did get attacked by a horror. It's a horror cult. So we happen to be sitting here. These things are scary. Look at this thing. 40 hit points, 20 protection, 18 MR, 30 morale, 16 defense. Got fear 15, fire resistant 10, poison resistant 10. It's ethereal. Teleport, it can blink, has magic power 1, unsurroundable 5, and then 2 life drain attacks and 2 astral claws that give horror mark, which just causes more horrors to appear in the future for that person. I don't know how that affects units compared to commanders, but yeah. Yeah, so the ethereal thing is... But so many crossbows, just... Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So we didn't actually lose anyone, although it's possible some of them got horror marked. Impossible to say, unless I look at every unit. Walls are moderately damaged in Falgoth. That's good. And suddenly Fimgroth Iron Axe, the kingly dwarf ancestor spirit, appeared at the gates. Fimgroth Iron Axe. Okay. So, he's ethereal. He's sacred. He's got Fear 5 aura, and he's poison resistant 25, cold resistant 25. And he's got spirit form. so he can't be wounded. And he's floating with 22 map move and unsurroundable 3. Yes, I think if I'm going to thug someone out, this is probably it. Now, he does have Great Axe of Grudges, but honestly, there are better weapons. In general, I'm not that big a fan of a two-handed weapon. And I think that's because I tend to use thugs for the single-player purpose, which is exclusively against, like, PD and things like that. Whereas in multiplayer, you often have to have anti-thugs, which are thugs to kill other thugs. And in those situations, I could see how you want something to cut through all of their bullshit protections they have. And so you want, like, the Great Axe of Grudges or you know, the Great Sword of Sharpness or something like that that's going to hit very hard. It's going to have high attack, and it's going to land a blow and make it stick, you know. Whereas here, for single player, we want a lot of AoE. You know, we want that unquenchable blade or whatever that does AoE 9 fire damage. So I think I'd rather give him... I mean, honestly, he could just take this shield. Because he you know, he has 0 encumbrance, so we can load him up with whatever. It does lower his combat speed, but again, I don't really care when it's a solo thug like that. Yeah, and then we could give him one of the runes. So that'll give him Soldier of Steel and Defense +2. I don't know if it's the best thing that he could take. It's probably not. But that does give him 18 defense and then, what, 22 protection? Because of Soldier of Steel and Ethereal. That's pretty strong. So really he just needs like a... Well, he needs a fire... Yeah. Okay, but that's like construction 7. So we need the... Yeah, fuck. We can't make any water items, really. Because the water only comes on these guys that have an Ep Smith, too. So we'll never get that unless we get an independent mage or something. So our options for AoE weapons are kind of limited. Yeah, outside of the Mace of Eruption, which is fine, but it's not particularly impressive. Yeah, I don't know what else we would really be able to get out of our Rune Lords. Or out of our big guy. Unless there is a two-handed weapon. But I don't think so. No, there's the Flambeau, which also has Holy Pyre on it. But, yeah, again, I don't like giving up the shield, so... No, I think it's the Mace of Eruption or nothing. Or yeah, just not an AoE thing. So, alright, the Mace of Eruption it is. So, why don't we have you make a Mace of Eruption? For armor... It's fine, I suppose. It's either that or, like, Black Steel and, Oh, we definitely want this. So why don't you make that? There is the Shroud of the Battle Saint. If we wanted our Bless, but... Yeah, I don't think that's a strong option. Elemental armor for a bunch of elemental resistances is not a super bad option, although he kind of has resistances already. This for magic resistance +3 is pretty solid. I would say that's a strong contender. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. And boots. Probably just strength. Strength +5. Are we likely to encounter a lot of fire? Maybe corn has fire magic. It's possible. And that's +4 strength anyways. We may as well go for the brimstone. Okay. And then one other miscellaneous item. Well, there's this. Yeah, auto berserk. He's not going to cast anything or anything like that. So there's that. Or there's that other one that just gives auto bless. But would that be stronger than +2 strength, attack, defense, and berserk? Although I don't think that berserk gives us anything. I think it's just berserk. So I think it's basically sort of... Well, no, it's better than +2 berserk, because he gets defense +2 instead of -2. So yeah, I think the Rune of Grimnir is the way to go. Alright. Kid him out with that. And you, my friend, are going to get some troops, some troops, some troops, and some troops. And then we are shipping you out with some basic mages. You and... you. And you're gonna go probably here. I like when they travel together. Alright, well, we're all kind of here. We got 153 versus 290 with some heavy cav. Yeah, I think we're going to put these guys a bit further forward, even though they will take the heavy cav, but the heavy cav might veer over to the Slayers. Very possible. Do I not have any mage? Oh, you. Yeah. We got some mages, but... yeah, it'll be fine. There is an ocean, drone. Doesn't seem like there's an underground throne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. So our plan is this one, then Trackless Wastes. That'll be 3. And then the 4th one probably right next to Corn. Because we'll be taking out Corn as it is. Yep. Got 67 units here. So I pretty easily could have a Clan King pick up here, Strigos, Woods of Weeping, and continue the fight. Or I could just have these guys go to Woods of Weeping and Strigos. Yeah, we got 67 here. Fuck it, make a Clan King. Alright, and then you are sitting, blah, blah, blah. We're researching, blah, blah, blah. Go. I know, I'm aware. We got attacked in Strigos. That's obviously a mercenary group, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or that's a ritual. That might be a ritual. Found Smolder Stone. Excellent. We attacked Amber Fields. Let's watch. I almost clicked on it, but let's watch. The heavy cav is the question mark here. Will they just kill all of my Iron Drakes immediately? Boom! The fire! Oh my god, they got smoked. Literally. Slayers swooping in on the light infantry. No problem. No problems. An easy ass throne. Fucking Iron Drake. Heavy cav. You'd think they just mow down anything they charge into, but they did not expect flamethrowers. Armored flamethrowers. We lost 1 crossbow, 3 warriors. Iron Drake's got 34 kills. Ah! I love it. Yeah. I mean, it was a relatively easy throne no matter what, but good. More time is needed. Walls are severely damaged in Falgon. And now we can equip you with this. That's... we didn't get the helmet. Who the fuck was making the helmet? Oh, did I just say, oh yeah, someone needs to make the helmet, and then I didn't have anyone make the helmet? Is that's exactly what happened? Oh well. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Right. We're making that helmet, yes. That is something that's happening. Should I be making other things? Should I be making more flamethrowers? Iron Drakes. They are pretty fun. And pretty cool. Perhaps. Perhaps that's something I should do. Alright, well, we can't... yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, it's too late. We can't remove this shit. But there was a question of, like... he is sacred, you know. I don't know why I mentioned the Shroud, because he is sacred. So there was, like, there was this thing, which the reinvigoration wouldn't matter. Regeneration would have been good. Recuperation wouldn't matter, but he would get blessed. So it's basically a slightly better version of the usual little flask thing you can make. Although I have no idea. I wish there was an option just to view, like, everything. Oh, Control A? It's rare I say in this game, I wish there was. And there actually is. That's pretty uncommon. Right, this thing. So that's water. Okay, that's water. Never mind, we can't get that. We have the better version anyways. So that probably would have been better than just strictly increasing his defense. Because we would have gotten attack skill +2 out of that. He would have gotten magic resistance +1 and the heroism. But it's... yeah... defense is pretty nice. Defense is pretty nice. He'll be pretty good, I think. We're not going to send him in anything too crazy. But he does have the Fear Aura, so that helps. He is ethereal. He also has Fate Weaving. Did he have this? Did we say this? Did he get this from something? I don't know what he would have gotten it from, but he has Fate Weaving, which helps a lot as well. Okay. I could make more shit. I Honestly, we don't have any death magic at all, so we could convert all our death gems, right? It'd be interesting to see some spells with some nation that cost gems that they don't have like they don't have any, like if I had spells that cost death gems for some reason, that would be kind of interesting to see, because you either have to convert or somehow get temporary generators or have some other faction trade them to you, some other player trade them, things like that. I think that could be kind of cool. So it would be like an earth spell that costs death gems but doesn't require any death. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know why I have so many death gems, but I sure do. Yeah, Iron Drakes are pretty damn fun. All right, make them. I feel like I should just make this and give them to all my commanders that I have just sitting in the back. Like, they probably don't have great precision or anything, but this does give +3, and none of these attacks affect friendly units, so it's like, why not? Why wouldn't I? Well, why I wouldn't is I have very few fire gems, so that's why not. We are building a temple here. We love our temples. We want more temples. We got a temple here. And we kind of have temples almost everywhere. And we will soon. I guess we don't have temples all the way up here. If we wanted to send this guy onwards and upwards to build more temples. Something I could do. We took... So I need a level 3 priest. So I need a rune lord to be here. Or I teleport. Did I get Thaumaturge? I did. I did. Alright, fuck it. Just teleport there then. Does mean I have to build a lab there. If I want to do anything else. But yes. Now I think everyone moves to Gentle Plains. All to Gentle Plains. We want a third throne. And you are going to go and pick up more troops elsewhere. You're still roaming around. You're still waiting on your helm. And you are now heading to here. And you are still... Oh yeah, you can come to the battle. Okay, that's everything. Boy. I mean, I guess I could just invest in some more PD around these places, but... I don't know. What is he going to attack with? What does he possibly have? I guess this would be the spot he might hit. But otherwise, yeah. Do we want to go to... I mean, do I even need fire elementals? We probably want to go... If we're going to do anything, we probably want to go for those runes. If I'm going to push all the way to like a level 7. So fuck it. Why not? Okay, let's see. No, I wasn't attacked, but there were some events. There was an assassination attempt on Hakabor Stonebrow. Your servant has found a treasure. Unfortunately, it was guarded by a monster. So he found a dwarven hammer and a coin of meteoric iron. But then he gets attacked by a monster that killed him. A fucking cockatrice. That's just unfair. Evil is struck in... Yeah, here again, unfortunately. We cleared the thing up in Gwelledon. So we got another forge in the capital. Dominion +3 in Ickden. We killed another horror. Hard to say if anything got horror marked, but he did kill 2 things. And the walls are severely damaged in Falgaw. Alright, and you now get your sweet-ass helm. Oh, we did get the Dwarven Hammer and the coin. Cool. So then you can equip this. Boom. It's not much, but hey, he's got Fire 2, Earth 3, Astral 2. If you ever wanted to make some cool stuff. We are getting more and more Earth now. Flame Throne of Ascension. Alright, so he is all set. Invulnerable 15. That helps. And Spirit Sight is nice. I guess we're gonna sick him on all these little PDs of Born. Or are we gonna have him participate in the grand battle here? Yeah, I suppose he could, couldn't he? Right, I'm sending him up to make more temples. I don't know, Grungun, you're not doing really anything. And you are picking up troops, I believe. A lot of fucking troops. And then you were going to participate. Now we're going to send you here. You're at 128, though. Nope. I got 63 there. I think you're kind of good. Oh, no, don't do that. You got 1 month left. You're going to go here. We're just going to set this up. Shut this up. I know, I forgot all about the hotkeys. Like, it's just faster for me to click through. So we got all this muscle memory of where the buttons are. I don't have that for the hotkeys. Like this guy. I mean, he could have a gun. He could be shooting shit. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I think you are my site searcher, so we'll have you do that. And what can I make with Earth? Well, we could just make more Rune of Grognes. Actually, now is a good time to remember to equip all those Runes of Grognes. There's no lab here. Fuck. Alright. Fucking make a lab here, please. Alright. I guess that's good. I guess that's good enough. Everything's on the move. He's claiming the throne. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, 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 yep. Things are looking up. We claimed the throne of the First Age. And we found quicksand. And we took that with 1 loss. Probably friendly fire. Found another gold reserve site. And Gromril reserves. Gained a lab and a firebola in Haloma. An excellent harvest. The horror cult is not hindering our harvest at all. That's great. Brand Citadel and Strigos is completed. And Falgoth has been breached. Yeah, I mean, this battle could be questionable. 215. Feel like there's a lot in there. But theirs is major force. 210 Bone Fiends, Scorpion Beasts, Marauders. Alright, I don't know how Civitos got wrapped up in this. He must have came here to site search and then... Because the game considers you as owning the territory while you're sieging it. Like, if you're besieging, you'll get events popping up. Like, oh, your tax collectors are doing well in Falgoth. And it's like, no, I don't have anything there. So I'm not sure how it works, but blah, 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 blah. Build temple. Get more Iron Drakes. Get more Iron Drakes. Well, you've explored practically the whole damn map. Throne of the First Age gives us 3 Dominion spread. Increase magic by maximum of 2, and blessed troops get magic resistance +1. Very nice. I mean, I wouldn't say our Dom is mind-blowing, but we are on top, tied with Middenheim. Somehow Nagashazar is still in the game. I can't believe it. He's doing, I wouldn't say well, but he's surviving. I would have thought he got wiped out ages ago. Somehow the orcs just, like, left him be and went for Middenheim. I guess. You would have thought they'd hit him. Maybe they are more scared of dark elves than humans. I suppose that makes sense. I have a lot of money. You need to build a lab here. Good. Pretty much all here. I think Ungar was the one that was building temples, so he can go here. Other than that, I want to equip Rune of Grognes on at least 2 of my Slayer bands. And then my Prophet. The... who else is leading troops here? No one, I guess. They're still on the way. Yeah, they're sort of still on the way. Well, somebody else should take it, so one of these mages, I guess. One of the mages up front. Oh, 2 of the mages up front. Yeah, everybody wants it. Everybody gets it. Okay. Are we waiting? Probably. I have 264. That's probably enough. How could it not be? Oh, shit. This is not frozen over. Okay, well then we're marching through Raspberry Woods. I'm not gonna pick a fight with Nagashazar yet. Even though I could. Alright, let's see here. Now we can do a lot better than this. Our Rangers. Got Iron Drakes right up front. Got more Warriors. crossbowmen. Now, I guess with that all in there, I probably don't need to have them cast. The Soldiers of Steel. We could skip that step, because chances are this is all going to get buffed, right? So I guess these guys could instead cast Phoenix Power. Or do we just want them to spam Grudgestone? Okay, no. We'll do one Gift of Giant Strength. And then spam Grudgestone. That'll be the new meta. It's instead of Ignite Arrows, but I think that's fine. Ignite Arrows probably a little overkill. And it kills more of my own guys. Whoops, almost didn't do that. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Well, I guess there's Fimgroth. That's kind of a question mark. He needs to be positioned something like here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You finished building a glorious castle here. It's Grand Citadel. Did we get a Grand Citadel here? No. Go back and do that. You are doing more shit. I guess Besiege Mountains of Madness, although I'm worried that he's going to get attacked by the massive army there. He's got no mage support. He's meant to join up with the rest, but alright, yeah, we'll join up with the rest. Okay, you were searching. You found quicksand. Let's just build a temple here. In defiance of Khorne. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's all good. I'm gonna get the lions. 75 spearmen, why not? I got loads of money. Way too much money. Alright, he did attack us in Falgoth. Let's see how that went. Holy shit on a pancake. That is a lot. Oh god, it's a lot of these horrible undead cavalry, or not undead, but demonic cavalry. That might be a bit too much. I think this was a bit too much. Can they hold the line? No, they can't. Fuck. That was brutal. Oh, that was rough. Fuck. Yeah, that was Khorne's major army for sure. I mean, I didn't lose that much more than him, which is nice. It's a nice silver lining, I suppose, but I lost 98 warriors, 54 crossbows, 20 hammerers, 15 rangers, and 3 mages. And what did he mostly lose? I guess he lost stuff across the board. He just has a lot. I mean, these chosen warriors, holy god. Requires friendly dominion strength of 5 to recruit. And they're expensive, and they're sacred, and they've got Berserker, Ambidextrous, 22 protection. I wouldn't say they're insanely overpowered, though. Considering the cost. I mean, I don't know if he has a special way to recruit him or something, but yeah, I mean, it depends on his bless, which we might be able to view now. So they racked up a lot of kills. The Bone Fiends racked up a lot of kills. That's a blood summon. Chaos Knights at the frontliners, 22 protection. They got some very nice kills. And the Scorpion Beast, of course, very painful. Damn. Yeah, I lacked firepower there for sure. Because I didn't have any Iron Drakes. Damn. Definitely an underpowered part of my army. But my main force is... I'm not pleased with it, but it is what it is. So there, we took Druid Land, no problem. Obviously took Raspberry Woods, no problem. We got the Lions on our side. Yeah. Okay, so that was unfortunate. I'm not about to run headfirst into another battle like that. But we are gonna pump the shit out of PD here to hold what we do have. Yeah, and it's not necessarily that it'll beat him, but it's just to affect his AI to discourage his behavior. Let's see, what was that? Hold and... No, hold and... Attack, hold and fire, hold and fire. Closest. Archers, closest. Okay, I mean, it saves some trouble, I suppose. Alright, well, we got temples everywhere here, so that's good. I think you are done here, my friend. We may want to send out another Thane here. Actually... yeah. Or another Clan King. Alright, we got these guys for whatever good that does us, because we're not going to have him by the time he gets all the way over here. So that's great. We don't want to teleport this guy yet. Yeah. Yep. Sure. And then you are going to construct that, but I can't do that just yet. So I guess that's it. The hope is that he keeps whittling himself down on my PD by sending in less than stellar forces. That does tend to happen, but, you know, he is losing territory. He doesn't have that much, so we assume his income isn't insane. And his dominion is not high on income, but he does get 30% more just for being a fuckface. Difficult AI. Starflower Garden. He attacked Janumia and had no problem. Slaughter Priest. Inquisitors. Research 1. Yeah, I can't imagine this guy in the library cooking stuff up. He attacked us in Druidland. Yep, see, this is what I'm saying. Just whittling himself down, losing 3 Scorpion Beasts and 5 Chosen Warriors, 2 Chaos Trolls. That is an awesome sprite. Troll Vomit. So he's susceptible to acid, but he vomits acid. That's a rough life, my friend. Alright. Air Gem plus 6. We have breached Janumia immediately, so there's not a whole lot in there. And we will, of course, take it immediately. Why would we not? I know, I could just select all these at once, because what else are they going to do? Actually, why don't you go and do something on your own for once? He's going to split himself up. He's going to try to recruit to be everywhere at once and blah, blah, blah. And he's just going to be dumb. Yeah, it's all good. All right. Do I take Slayers or Iron Drakes? Or maybe instead of Rangers, I take Iron Drakes and Slayers. There you go. That's an army. Sort of. But we also have 140 here. Jesus Christ. Okay, make a Clan King there, please. I don't think I have troops sitting anywhere else, really. Yeah, I could be making a lot more troops here, actually. This is the power of heavy scales. Oh, right, we're shipping him out. We should ship him with mages. Yes, you're right. I got some Rune Lords I could probably ship out with you. But we also have, of course, the usual suspects, the Journeymans. And we do like shipping them out, so we'll go that. Also, this guy's still waiting on patrol. Alright, yeah, he was waiting for these. I forgot. Whoops. There you go. Ship them out. And while we're here, you can take this cool bow. Yeah, crossbow of immolation. He's got 15 attack with it. I mean, he's not shit. He's not shit. I wanted air for something, right? And now I don't remember what it was I wanted constructed that required air. Oh, I think it was the Thunderers. That's right. Yeah. Maybe you should just go here and just make that for a while. That would be fun. Yeah, fuck. Alright, you're coming with then. I don't know what our big plan is, but we have some plan. We have some plan. Alright, I do want the throne, but I also don't want to... No half measures when it comes to wiping out a faction. You can't just divert your time, because that gives him time. You don't want to give him time. You want to crush. I'm not going to turn my back on Corn. Do I have enough to crush him? Probably. Like I said, he doesn't really have that much. I just have to not be an idiot. Easier said than done. But I think we can beat the game in this video. Alright. Oh, yes, we want to watch. I should have just watched it. I don't know why I clicked on that. Well, we know he wins. I just want to see how much he wins. Not a tremendous force, but this is exactly the type of thing that he was designed to take on, so I'd hope he does alright. Okay, these guys are not fire resistant or anything. Good. Yep, good. Now, how many of these shots are landing? Probably 25%, I would imagine. So... Now, penetration roll versus magic resistance. Hold on. Why would they have... Or was that for the fate weaving? I think that was for the fate weaving. Okay. So attack roll 26 versus 23. Damage 18 plus 8 versus prot roll 31 plus 4. Damn. So they have to roll at least a 13 on 2d6 exploding. No, higher, much higher. Well, they have to roll a 16 bare minimum. And that's if I roll a 2. Yeah, that's what it is. They have to roll a 16, I'd have to roll a 2 at the same time. The odds of that happening, pretty damn slim. But that's for mundane weapons, anything they got with magic. And I feel like this mod probably has a lot more units with magic weapons. But yeah, I mean, certainly taking no damage. They would have to roll very high. Yeah, flawless. 0 fatigue, because he's awesome. So, all around pretty good. That helmet was a very good choice. Excellent. Alright, and then the fortress battle at Janumia. Let's see how much friendly fire we can do. He has very, very little here. But I'm my own worst enemy with those iron drakes. Spamming holy word as much as he can. Boom, get fucked. Boom, get fucked. 5 warriors, 1 Doomseeker, 1 Iron Drake, 1 Ranger. I would have preferred to avoid that, especially because I think that was all friendly fire. But, you know. Found another ancient Gromrail reserve. Oh no, that got moved to our... No, I definitely found one. We just cleared another one back to our capital. Okay. Capital has 400 resources. Jeez. Okay. Good. Good. We got Janumia. He's got this. So... Yeah, fuck it. We're all sticking together at this point. Got another fort to build off of. We'll come back for that trackless waste. Don't worry. You're gonna go there. Oh, there's just this throne right here, too. I mean, there's so many thrones clustered here. None of them are taken. The only one that's taken one... Oh, no, he did take the silver throne. This is taken. That's good. Unless he built another fucking castle there, then that's annoying. But that's probably... Yeah, it's almost certainly going to be the fourth one. This might be the third one. Although, that's a lot of barbarians, and that is questionable. Thunderers. Yes, give me my Thunderers. Yeah, I mean, this Nature Mage almost certainly not going to do anything at all for me. But, you know, I got him, so that's that. You have a lot of men to grab. Hold on to your men. That'll do it. Except I'd probably rather have more crossbowmen than rangers. The rangers are sort of like... You know, I always like having flanking units like that, but the Slayers are just kind of better. These guys get to throw axes. Oh, that might get kills. It's kind of handy when you have something that swoops in or something they can just quickly toss axes over. But, yeah, Slayers are pretty damn good. Alright, you are going to move out, and you are going to take some mages with you. Not quite sure where you're gonna go. But you're gonna go. And why don't you all stick together, because I like that. And you are going to forge more of these crossbows that I just like for some reason. I don't know if we've seen it in combat yet. No. This is the first guy with a crossbow. Someday, though. Alright, that's all good. That's all good. We're doing well. We are kicking Korn's ass, man. Oh, the mercenary contract. That's right. Well, we want him. Alright, battle with our ghost man. Very similar situation. I can't imagine it going much differently. Yeah, I mean, the Mace of Eruption is not amazing. If you can make a Frost brand or a Fire brand, usually just better. But Mace Eruption's damn cheap, damn easy to make for almost any nation. And it just makes those clears a lot easier, a lot quicker than just using like a Sword of Sharpness or something. Because you do clear 3 infantry at once. Alright, this is a pretty big fight. I love the crossbow rain. Oh. They cast Skulls for the Skull Throne. Oh, Skulls for the Throne of Skulls. Yes, run right into the Slayers. That won't lead you astray or anything. Iron Drakes. Yep. No fire resistance there. Good. Sort of good. It's getting worse. The Scorpions, though. Oh, the Scorpions. Roast them, roast them, roast them. We got Iron Drakes now. Yeah, roast those bastards. Alright, we suffered pretty heavy casualties on our warriors. Can't say I love it. Pretty heavy casualties all around, to be honest. That was a big battle. We lost 1 Demon Slayer, 1 Dragon Slayer. Oh, the Demon Slayer died. Oh, damn. 13 crossbows, 88 warriors. Good God. That seems like a lot of friendly fire. But Slayer of Kings. Look at this guy. Man, this is Thug City. Priest 2, Sacred, Invulnerable 16, Fire, Cold, Poison Resistant, Dominion Immortality, Stealthy 60, Recuperation, Assassin 8, Ambidextrous 2, Unsurroundable 4, Combat Caster with a Slayer Sword and a Flame Strike, 21 Protection, 18 MR, 30 Morale, 15 Defense, 16 Attack. And he's only an assassin when within friendly Dominion. But still, good God, if this guy actually used this guy properly, he'd be a fucking menace. That's insane. So we lost 140. He lost 200. Overall, it's a victory. It borders on a Pyrrhic one, but not quite. I have a lot of troops. But unfortunately now I don't have a lot of warriors. What I have is a lot of crossbows. And I also lost 11 of my 15 Iron Drakes. That was a bloody battle. I'm assuming that was the majority of his forces. We can check the army size after this. Bone Nose Tribe. Doesn't the Bone Nose Tribe get some big penalty on their prices for mercenaries? He does have fortresses fucking everywhere, because he's an asshole. So all told, I have 238 plus 122 here. So we are, of course, going to keep moving. And you're going to keep moving. And we've got more men on the way at all times. But yeah, the weak front line is now our problem. Until I get reinforced here. And I could wait, but never a great option. We just wiped out the majority of his army. Which we sure fucking did. That was half of his total forces we just killed. Whereas he killed like 5% or something. No, higher than that maybe. 10%? Still. I'm not sweating. We've got 100 here. There's a greater chaos spawn, but it's possible. I have a lot of crossbow, but it's just like he might bring out a lot more in the turn that I wait. So I guess we're gonna be bold and hope crossbow carry. Heavy PD at all times. Yeah, I mean, his Dominion is strong, and I imagine that's because it's very important to him. Whereas I don't have any effects. Well, I do have effects related to my Dominion, but it seems as long as I have Dominion over, like, at least one mountain spot, it's kind of okay. Like, I thought each place could only have, like, one. But no, I've found, like, 1 billion out of Gwelodin. So, it's just like, okay. I'd rather it all just come out of there, because it's nice and snug. Even though it's not snug at all. Naga Shazar has been here the entire game. And it wasn't snug initially, I lost one. Yeah, this was kind of an odd map. There's a lot of ocean and then just a big fucking dump of land for 6 nations to duke it out on. But, I suppose. Again, like, it's been very fortunate that these two have not attacked me at all. And I've only had to war with one nation at a time. That has been the biggest saving grace. Because if they had both declared war on me and just started eating away at my west side here, it would have been really, really tough. But I mean, that's again why people like multiplayers. You never know. You really never know. Like, these two guys could be like, hey, well, they could message each other and be like, hey, let's work together for a minute and just put the fucking hurt on the dwarves, because he's clearly sort of in the lead and he's weak here. And he'd be like, okay. And he takes Searing Sands, he takes Sylvania, he takes Nirn, they start bombarding Florian, they're casting rituals and shit on me, who knows what. But, yeah, I can definitely, yeah, I get it. But I still like playing against AI just because I love just the core mechanics of the game. Alright, let's end turn, I suppose. So we got attacked in Helmshire, but we pretty easily won the day there. Good. We attacked Balgoth. I like watching all these. I love seeing the crossbow spam. It's like a fucking Gatling gun. Insane. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the fucking crossbows, man. Might have the best crossbows in the whole game. And then our siege on Corn. Yeah, okay, it's not nothing. He does have flyers. Our crossbows just deleted one squad. Nice. Nice, nice. Iron Drake's still blasting. Okay, no problem overall. Nice. I think a Heavenly Fire just deleted a fire elemental. Okay. God, we somehow lost another Dragon Slayer. They're not nearly as protected as they're probably not I wonder if they're getting blessed or not. They should be. But maybe I lost those mages. We lost 12 total. But, you know. So here, event has occurred in Corn. Snake ring gained. Did I get a snake ring or did he get a snake ring? Oh, the walls are already moderately damaged, and I don't have that many troops, so there must not be much in there. I don't know if we've seen his pretender. Yeah, I could besiege all his forts at once to prevent him from making shit, but I'd really prefer to take the forts if possible. We'll see how it all goes. Whoa, wait a minute, fella. Bone Nose took that. I'm hoping Bone Nose does not take this opportunity to attack. But he might. He very well might. I got 230 here, so it's not nothing. Great. Corn has been breached. Balgoth moderately damaged. I question our ability to take Falgoth then, to be honest. We've got misconceptions and shit. And I don't have... Oh, I do have a priest here. Okay, go in there. We have 74 units here, including a bunch of our very exciting Thunderers. No, where are the Thunderers are here. Yeah, Thunderers. Hurl Lightning. Range 30. Oh, God. I mean, it is pretty precise, thank God, but it's gonna still be messy. Alright, well, we'll put them with the crossbowmen, I suppose. Got more frontliners, more crossbowmen. I have more crossbowmen, but I can't bring them. So on and so forth. Well, we could take on this throne. I think that's probably what we should do with all these guys. This is 314. So, ooh, I gotta script all this now. Okay. Let's see. Hold. No, hold. No. No. J. Fuck. I did fucking guard commander and it dumped them all out. Don't do that. Okay, hold and fire. Hold and attack. Hold and attack. Hold and attack. Hold fire. Hold and attack. Hold fire. Yes. Now positioning. Big old fucking line. Could do a sparse line to help spread out all the fire. Okay. We got a lot of mages. You are going to hold or fire missile weapon. Fire and keep distance. I mean, if I could pick off a commander, that would be pretty nice. So I guess we'll see. Right. Oh, yeah, they can all get blessed with one fucking go. Ooh, that is excellent. Divine blessing. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So you don't really need to cast blessing. And you don't really need to cast blessing then. You could just cast some other buff. But what I really want, I'd really want another rune over here. But I don't think any of these guys have runes. I need to be making more of those runes. Fuck! None of these guys have runes. They're all gonna have to cast buffs. Okay, fine. Then let's just do Earth Power and Soldier of Steel, Grudgestone. That goes for pretty much all of you, actually. Whoops, not you. Nope. You're on Divine Blessing. And there's other things I could cast. Protection of Grungni. Actually, that would probably be okay. Due to the fire that's going to be coming from the Iron Drakes. But it's only range... area effect 1. Oh, they could do some magic duels. But do I have a high enough arcane to really... No, he's got arcane 1. That's just a bad idea. Grudgestone is all we care about. I feel like he probably could do something better than that. He could actually cast Soldier of Steel twice. And then Earth Power. That Grudgestone, I haven't even been watching it, really. But I assume it's good. Alright, yeah, that's what they're all doing. Yeah, make those. Those runes are important. Even though I don't think the game is going to go on for that much longer. Alright, we're popping this. We're storming. Can't imagine I don't have it. Seems liable. I guess he was not going to storm. He was going to go deal with like this. Although Greater Chaos Spawn and several Serpent Fiends. Am I pulling a dumb by doing this? Should he just participate in the siege? Because he could go through the walls, go to the rear, do some shenanigans. That might be better use of his time. Okay, I'm on board with what you're telling me. I guess we'll see how it goes. 54 units in the garrison here. Is that enough for me to make another guy and ship him out there? I mean, yes, I understand why not. I can make a guy here, but it takes a long time for him to get to the front lines, you know? But man, we're making a lot of dudes. Alright, I suppose make another clan king. I also got 74 units here. Make another clan king here. $128 rounds, Jesus. Alright, let's watch the third throne battle. It's a lot of centaur warriors. All with shields, unfortunately. Oh, the Thunderers. Iron Drakes, let the fire spread. Come on, Slayers, get in there. Get in there, slay. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking strong. Oh, yeah, no problem. Some routing. These guys are... The Iron Drakes ran, but other than that... Blood, blood, bloodshed. Good. There were losses. We lost a Dragon Slayer. Yep, we lost a Journeyman Runesmith, so that whole southern section got wiped out. We lost 36 warriors. Ouch. Centaurs did claim 28 lives, so it's not all friendly fire. Hard to say exactly where we went wrong. I assume most of the Centaur warrior kills were on the warriors. We did lose half our Iron Drakes, but... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it's hard to say. Crossbows did kill 67. But it was pretty big. Alright, a message from Korn. Well, you know that those words are my favorite. We got attacked in the Banded Hills here. This is PD, right? Oh yeah, this is nothing. Oh, this is... I didn't have PD here. This is Fire Drakes versus Wooden Constructs. The Wooden Constructs won. What the fuck? They don't have susceptibility to fire? This game doesn't make any sense sometimes. How does that work? That's so funny. Alright, and then the Fortress Battle at Korn. I want to see these Grudge Stones. I want to see how they work. I want to see what they do. I love the... Oh yeah, he's got Summer Lions. He's got his Pretender. There it is. Kerberos, the Statue of the Bloody Mother. 4 death, 6 nature, 5 blood. Interested to see how we kill this thing. Summer Lions walked right into the Slayer pack. And did some work, but the crossbows are relentless. Slayers just take too long to get going. But yeah, Summer Lions done, no problem. There's a lesser chaos spawn. There's the Grudge Stone going. Affected by Fright. Good, yeah, that's the Fright effect spreading. Except I imagine he's got decent morale. We got Chaos Knights. Oh, there was a big fat boy I saw. What is this? Greater Chaos Spawn. Look at that. 23 slash damage claws and a 23 slash damage gore. Fear 5. Berserker. Recuperation. Pretty nasty. Okay, but the crossbows have been just relentless. And just slaughtering everything that approaches. Oh, and fucking... Look at him! He's uninjured! 0 fatigue, 0 damage. He's just tanking everything here. He's crazy good. They can't touch him. No one can touch him in your whole goddamn army. Oh man, he's tanking that spawn, completely just distracting him, and then smote him. Impressive as hell. This guy's great. The grudge stones. Capped out on fatigue, but look at, yeah, grudge stone. Woo! 27 points of 41 damage with the grudge stone hit. Good God, 34 plus 20. Holy shit. Grudge stone spam, man. And they can all do it. Okay. But I want to see the death of his pretender. The slayers are moving in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops. Yep. Chip damage. He's got a lot, but he's just got nothing. Oh, there it is. Down goes Corn. Well, he did kill those 2 Dragon Slayers at the end. It's unfortunate. Oh, he also killed our big boy. Damn. Well, he went out swinging. He served a good purpose. I can't be too upset. And he probably would have just died against that other pack by himself. So, yeah, I mean, I think he helped a lot in this battle. We lost 19 crossbow, 12 warriors, 17 rangers, 9 Doomseekers, 5 Iron Drake. But look at, we killed a lot of big shit. The Summer Lions, Vampires, Serpent Fiends, Scorpion Beasts, Greater Chaos Spawns, Frost Fiend, Fiend of Darkness, Devil, oh yeah, he did that, that one Blood Ritual. We killed his Pretender, bunch of Rage Smith, Slaughter Priests, Speakers of Brass. The 4 Fire Drakes got the most kills. Those things are always nasty. You killed our god. Yeah, I killed Corn. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Gore Tide Horror. Oh my god, Gore Tide. Generation 50, Fear 15, Slash, Blunt, Pierce Resistant, Invulnerable 18, Fire, Cold, Poison, Acid Resistant, Plague Carrier, Slimer. Never even seen that. Magic Power 1, Unsurroundable 2. Well, that thing is a fucking abomination. Yeah, I'm not surprised my PD couldn't handle that. So now he controls this place. I don't know what to do about that. Critically damaged walls in Falgoth. I guess take more mages, please. Mages are good. Take these mages with you. Get them all in there. Alright, you are going to be casting teleports. To go... Actually, is that even necessary? I have a level 3. I have rune... Yeah, you can just claim it. Alright, we took Corn. It's pretty big. I could wait for him to try to rally against me or move troops away. Because we are a little beaten up here. Wasn't this the ghost? Oh, he just came back to life? Or what? He had the Mace of Eruption. Or no, is this someone else that just picked this up? Shouldn't I have picked up all his shit? Look, I did get that snake ring. See, I told you, you can benefit from events that happen while you're sieging. It's weird. I'm not sure what to make of all that. Well, oh yeah, we all equip different shit. Okay. Well, I want you to have these crossbows. Crossbows are good. Well, obviously we're going to beef up corn quite a bit. It really is a heavy question mark, though, if I can take Balgoth. If they lose, it still gives him a lot of presence here with 3 forts. I assume, you know, his income and resources aren't going to be super amazing or anything. But he gets 30% increased. And the longer we wait, the more time it is for one of these other nations to decide that I'm too much of a threat. Damn. Do have 278, and he's sitting here with 60. If I can take this, we do have... Do we have? Oh, I have my profit here, yes. So I can just claim it if we manage to take Amikria. I think we gotta go for it. Look at my... yeah, my front line is not in great shape, to say the least. But I have a lot of crossbowmen still. I think we all have those things, so I don't really need Soldier of Steel. So... Try instead... I mean, there's just more Grudgestone, yes, I agree. But maybe making my crossbows just insane is the option. And we just go Ignite Arrows, and then Grudgestone, just a little bit of igniting of arrows. Might be worth the trouble. Yeah, probably. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't have much left, man. His army keeps taking a nosedive. But he's not down and out just yet, and I worry how much of this is in Falgaw. Also, Middenheim has passed me in army size, so that's a concern. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of resources. What the fuck? Jesus. I could be making Doomseekers here, I suppose. 3 a month. But I think at this point the war is won by our common troops. That's right, because we made this a grand citadel now. And cast the Eyes of God. No, I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough Astral. Yeah, but I probably should be teleporting. Go to Corn. Just in case this gets prolonged a little bit. Alright, so we lost this place, but the horror is not there, right? As far as I can see. So if I attack this, what am I fighting? Let's just find out. Fuck it. Let's find out. Alright. You are then... so you're claiming the throne. Good. So we want to beef up this one, just in case Middenheim gets some ideas. But aside from that, I think we do want to keep moving these guys north. I could be taking this batch over to the Farron Mountains instead. But that would be 3 turns. And I'd rather put the continued squeeze on Corn anyways. It's fine. Alright. That's probably good. Balgoth is the question mark, but... Alright, we claim the throne of Gaia. Yep, and you met no resistance, so that the horrible horror thing went away. The battle in Amikria. What do they got? It is a force. I can't argue with that. I think he bolstered that a little bit. Oh, man. His warhounds shredded. Light them up, boys. Light them up, boys. Get that grudge stone going. Boom. Let the crossbow bolts rain. Boom. The nice thing is we're so slow when routing that I don't think a lot of friendly fire happens there. My infantry is so slow. We lost 1 clan king somehow. We lost 17 more warriors, another Doomseeker, 5 Iron Drakes, 7 Rangers. Yeah, our numbers are getting pretty low outside of crossbows, so we might need reinforcements. Considering that was... Oh, man, he did have a massive PD there. 183. Yeah, okay. More good stuff in my capital. Religious misconceptions spreading in Florian. Walls are moderately damaged in Amikria. Okay, then there's definitely shit in there. But we have breached Falgoth now. And we got Nugrum Firebearer, the Demon Slayer. Well, we did need a Demon Slayer, I suppose. Except I think I'm running out of Slayers, Doomseekers, because I haven't been making them. So, it's hard to say then. I could just make a lot of Troll Slayers. There's no limit on Troll Slayers. But they're also not sacred. And they don't have... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I mean, there's no limit on them. So we could. We wanted to abandon some of this shit. Recruitment points we're suffering here on. Okay, for him to grab an army of those. Okay, good, I guess. I don't know if there's anything I can cast that would help. Like, as a ritual. But I can get more Iron Drakes here for a while. Which might help something. Yeah, Farron Mountains probably would have been a lot easier. So we got the Throne of Gaia. Good, good, good. Got 94 units here. Also, yeah, lost a bunch of units here. Not great, not great, not great, not great. I don't think we want to actually go forward until this whole pack gets there, but that's fine. Do we want to storm Falgaw? We got no mage support. That's the big problem. But I probably have enough troops. If this goes south, it's pretty big. But if I get it, that's also pretty big. So risk reward, let's fucking go. Yeah. Yeah. Unless there's another mercenary group. Ghosts, I guess. It's not bad. But no, we need only dwarves. Only dwarves! Okay, the fortress in Falgaw. Alright, he did not have as much as I thought, but he has a decent PD. So we have to hope the crossbowmen can land some good shots on his archers. Okay, well, I don't like the web happening there. Okay, routed. Get the scorpions. Get the scorpions. Okay, good, good. Dwarf strength, yes! Rock and stone! There's fucking archers on the walls. It's so hard to hit them. Oh, we're climbing. Yep. Yeah, boys! Oh. I mean, we won. We definitely won. We got it. Fuck yeah, dwarf strength, baby. Epic. Ow. Alright, we lost 55. 31 of our warriors, 17 rangers, 7 crossbows. But again, those crossbows, man. This might be my favorite, like, ranged faction, even though they don't have any air buffs or anything, but crossbows are, they're pretty damn accurate already, pretty damn strong, and they're so cheap, and, oh, it's just so good. And they don't do that much friendly fire, I don't think. I mean, they definitely do some. We know that, but it's worth it, I feel. Be nice to have some air magic buffs, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Okay. Fucking Amikria. So that's where I'm sieging? They just rose up. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, a horror came out and killed everybody. Earth gnomes came out where we're sieging, but we took care of that easily. And took care of that in Searing Sands. Blah, 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 blah. Walls are severely damaged in Amikria. Good. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna wait here a turn. You're gonna grab a bunch of hardy men and do hardy things with them. I don't think that I need to go pick these up, but I'm going to. We still have 234 here. So I think what we're gonna do is sweep through here where he's got 40. And then support Amikria along with these guys for the final big surge. We won't eliminate Korn. He'll still have Mountains of Madness, but I don't really care. The video is running on long enough. So, yeah, that's all perfectly fine, I think. Oh, we did get attacked. Are you serious? He sent in his fucking pretender against my massive PD and lost it. That's a pretty noob mistake, I would say. Oh, I just love these sprites, though. They're so awesome. So good. Yeah. Fucking great mother with her great titties. Message from Bone Nose Tribe. You killed our god. I mean, you killed your god, dude, not me. We don't need to watch this. Ouch. 49 warriors. He had more there than I thought. To 4 fucking fire drakes. 28 kills from them. Damn it. But at least they're all dead now. Alright, well, we're not bringing in as many. We're bringing in 140 crossbows. And that's all that matters. Hey, your divine presence purged heresy from the land. 20 goats have joined. And we have breached Amikria. Alright, Korn does not have much left. He's got almost nothing. I think we probably could take Amikria with what we got. But we want everything. This is the grand final battle. Everything we got. Everything we fucking got. So we're all just gonna wait there. Yeah, these guys aren't gonna really participate. Stupid fucking orcs. Stupid fucking greenskin. That move is really on point for them, I think. What idiots. Alright, yeah, we're good to continue. Oh, we did get attacked at Dragon Point. Yep, he's still throwing nonsense around. We also got attacked in Raz, which I didn't bolster because I'm an idiot. So there's that. Doesn't really change much, though. We are starving there. We got way too many dwarves hanging around. Yeah, but this is our massive fucking army. 672 we're bringing into the final battle. Alright, and we're all scripted, so storm, 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 storm. Let's do it to it, baby. Yeah, I don't really care. Greenskins attacked me again, and are idiots. Yep. And let's watch the finale. Oh, the crossbows. Boom. Oh, so good. And the Iron Drakes. Boom. Boom. And another volley. Boom, 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 machine gun. Boom. Now they're all staggered for some reason, so now it just doesn't stop. Boom, 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 boom. Not a super epic climax. He didn't have a good showing anymore, but I brought everything I got, buddy. Oh my god, the crossbows just don't stop. I think there's a lot of friendly fire. Oh my god, anything just gets deleted if it's singularly targeted. Amazing. Oh, that guy's really been holding out. Doesn't matter. Dwarf supremacy, baby. Look at that. 10 warriors. And he did kill 7 things, so it wasn't all friendly fire. 425 crossbows I had in the end. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, and then all it takes is, where's my prophet? We gotta have him do it. No, it wasn't you. Grungarun. It was one of the Grungarun. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Flame Throne. Alright, I got 16,000 bucks. Yep. And let's see that victory. Yep, there it is. Oh boy! Alright. That was definitely a longer game. That was like more like 6 hours compared to like 3 for the rats. We had to work a bit more for it. We had to basically eliminate 2 other nations, whereas the rats didn't have to eliminate anybody. And yeah, I'd be very curious to pit the Skaven against the dwarves and just kind of see who wins that. I'd probably lean towards the Skaven with enough of those warp fire throwers and stuff. It's a little disappointing. The Iron Drakes are pretty defensive, but having them be forced to go into melee compared to the warp fire throwers like range 14 or whatever it was, that does make a pretty big difference. Because the Iron Drakes pretty much ensure that you're going to kill yourselves unless you get Flame Wards up. And I could have easily had Flame Wards up. I'm just lazy. But at the same time, it's a little tricky with the dwarves because they have that spell casting time thing. That really makes you change up how you play a little bit. They do have Grudge Stone, which is awesome. Fantastic spell that you can all spam. And we didn't get to the runes, which would have been pretty sick. That probably would have been really where the tide kind of swings in their favor a lot. With just having like 8 Rune Lords on the field, all casting like Rune of Water or Rune of Fire or whatever it was, you know, some pretty disgusting stuff that can't hurt your own units. But yeah, overall, I really like them. But I also like M.A. Ulm quite a bit. I mean, I was like the first faction I played, but it's still like pretty high up there for me. So, but these guys, yeah, they're just kind of M.A. Ulm, but just sort of more dwarvy. And I would definitely play these guys again. Because I'd be interested to try maybe some different strats. I went very heavy on crossbows, but there were definitely other options. We actually never built the Longbeards. So we could have gone way heavier on just melee troops. We could have gone for just heavy warriors with long beards amidst them and gone way heavier on a front line and buffed up their strength more and stuff like that. Because that's kind of where they're a little lacking, but not super much. But yeah, the formation fighter thing meant, yeah, if you had just like an insane amount of frontline troops and just enveloping the enemy with constant 4 to a square heavy warriors and longbeards, or iron breakers. I mean, we didn't really make any of these because the resource cost is insane. But still, yeah, much like iron or longbeards, just very, very, very good. A 23 protection, and like other than resource cost, there's no limit to how many of these you could have. Also Valkyries. You know, for our sacred units, we went with the kind of just with the Doom Seekers and stuff. But yeah, you could have had just a whole front line of Valkyries with like a really defensive buff or something. So there's definitely various ways to take this faction. I mean, gun to my head, if I had to pick one to play, I'd probably still pick the Skaven. But that's partly because I feel like we only kind of scratched the surface of them before we won. Thematically, I probably prefer the dwarves, but at the same time, I feel like the Skaven might be better represented with this mod. They get the warp fire throwers, they get the warp lightning throwers, you know, they're doing all sorts of plague, sensor bearer shit. Whereas the dwarves, it's like mostly just sort of Ulm, but with little dwarfs figures. They get a little bit of that Warhammer dwarviness, but not nearly as much as the Skavens get the scaviness. But yeah, still, I really enjoyed it. Holy shit, when did we get this guy? Thorgrim Grudgebearer, the High King. Inspirational +2. The Axe of Grimnir. Invulnerable 10, regeneration 10%, recuperation, inspirational 2, unsurroundable 4, level 3, priest, sacred. He's got throne bearers with him that are also all invulnerable 10 sacreds with regeneration. Automatically casts an MR negates version of Doom on battle start. Alright, that's pretty dwarviness, I gotta say. That's pretty great. Yeah, overall, a lot of fun. I'm definitely very much digging this mod, I gotta say. Alright, well, that's gonna be the end of this video. But I think we're still gonna continue ahead with some more Warhammer, just because there's so many cool factions that I want to check out. And at the moment, I'm more interested in checking out these Warhammer ones than the base game ones. So probably next time would be, we could do random again, because there's still just, I mean, there's so many that I'll just be like, yeah, I'll take it. Like Kislev, I do love Kislev, even though it is sort of boring humans, but they get the bears, fucking Knights of Ursun. I mean, yeah, that would be our strat, even though it is 3 per month. Bears. Doing one of the Chaos factions like Nurgle. Love to do Nurgle. Look at this sprite. My god. Cathay would be really interesting too. Look at this. Sky Lanterns. So they get Sky Lanterns. Why don't I get Gyrocopters? It will transform to a grounded version for battle. Identical but without flying. It will return to its flying state after each battle. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's... But still, I mean, it's still pretty cool. Oh, and they get Fire Rain Wagoning. Oh my god, that's awesome. Fire Rain Rockets. Full graphic will be used outside of the recruitment screen. The full graphic. Cool. Sky Lantern Soldiers. No dragons, huh? No dragon stuff. Interesting. But again, they all have like their own unique mechanics and stuff. Oh my god, this is so good. Look at this shit you can bring into battle. I gotta just screenshot some of this for my brother and send it to him. So yeah, I mean, pretty much any faction would probably be good. Goldtooth to play some ogres. So yeah, you only get in the battle, you'll see the full massive sprite. But oh man, I'd really love to play one of the orc tribes. Maybe Black Crag. I don't know. That's so many units. Jesus. The Tomb Kings, like I said, I'd really love to play Tomb Kings. I'd even take elves, to be honest. Just kind of want to play it all. Want to play it all. Evil dwarves. Yeah, so I mean, I've just been playing Dominions nonstop for over 2 weeks straight, but God help me, I can't stop. Can't stop. So we will be doing more of this for sure. But I think that's a pretty good length, the ones we just did, like 6 hours, 2 videos or so. Lets us get, you know, kind of into the nitty gritty of a faction without being too quick or too long. But all right, my name is Mangg. Game just finished watching is Dominion 6 with the dwarves. And I'll see you fine folks next time.